time in a match that I can only describe as one we must win if we want to claim ourselves to be competitors for the competition in season number 7. It is round number 6 of season 7, and the Invercargill Invaders are away to the Border Invasion, a team in a position that we want to be in. So a win here has to be something that we prioritise. We've had a shocking start to the season. We didn't quite get what we expected from the fair last week, and now we're here against the Border Invasion in a match, again, that we can only describe as must win. Phil Muhammad has us off to a brilliant start, taking down the kickoff and then bundling away 2 defenders. How's our set piece? Not bad. We've gone away to Lennox, and very quickly it is kicked away. We're straight to the match, and welcome back to GRM, everyone. Global Rugby Manager with the Invercargill Invaders. We are looking to continue a hot vein of form here and continuing on into round number 6. Remember, we are in a potential crossroads of our season with a loss here today will put us 3-3. So we can't afford to let that happen. If we go 4-2, that'll be amazing for our year. As here's Jones away to Gossard. Oh, Gossard is an excitement machine. He has lost the ball, however, and after a minute, almost 2 of this game, we are looking very good as we force Lennox in touch. Out wide, great defence out there. What will that be? The right wing, which I think is good on Clyde Edwards. Here is Brock with a nothing run there by Brocky. Lior, the retiree this season, firing it out. Carter, oh, good ball and man tackle there. And Cooper picks and goes up towards the 22. Man down. Doesn't look to be injured. It's Gossard. Gossard's through. We're looking for a great start here against the Invasion. This is a team that really, based on league positioning and how the season's gone, should be beating us. But I demand an upset here. Brock's taken backwards out of the 22. Terrible play. We have the numbers on the short side. We go there as well. With the opening try scorer last week, Blaine van der Merwe, almost setting up to Clyde Edwards. Quick ball, Evans, away to Carter Jones, who has been phenomenal over the last fortnight of games. Carter, away to Gossard. Not often Gossard doesn't beat his man for pace. We set up camp once again just outside the 22. Towed ahead by Kikuchi. Picked up by Muhammad! For Muhammad! Yes! Mistake by the Invaders. A terrible pass. And Kikuchi throws it forward. Phil Muhammad puts on the wheels. Gets away from the fullback. Pure speed. And the Invaders lead 7-0. Yes! What a start by the away team. A lot of time in there, 22. And almost a mistake there by Blaine van der Merwe. But we've come away with the ball, and Brock Bondisio sends this long, very long into their half, 10-metre line, 6 gone, 7-0 Invaders. We've had the great start that we demanded. Turnover at the set piece. It's all coming up rosy at the moment for the Invaders. Short side run. Captain Zangetti pops it in again with Phil Muhammad, who loses the ball, but will go back for the knock-on. Question now of the scrum. Toddling forward very nicely. This is good by the Invaders. We're knowing it, matching them at set piece time. We're keeping our own ball. And well, they're doing the same. So it's a bit of a 50-50 as we have just lost the ball. And as time ticks towards 10 minutes, but to Molly Gossard, they've got a man lying on the deck, which is very pleasing. Lennox, the fullback, smacks it back. And it's there for Brock, who tries to charge. Not his best play. We've got Lior. Maybe try a box kick, Lior. You're not a bad kicker. Gage Carter. We're in a bit of trouble. We need to get rid of this. Brock, this time gets the fend going nicely. Oh, Phil Muhammad. Almost away from everyone. We've made a good 10 metres. That's about all. Carter Jones. He smacks us away. Fullback in place. And he will settle it down. Lennox, end on end. A troubling kick there. Finds its way down to Edwards, who's not going to kick that back. And he sets it up once again just outside the Invaders 22. Ball in hand, back it goes to Brock Bonicio. What's that kick? Splits fullback and winger, and oh my goodness! That was a great kick. Set piece comes in again. Away to Lennox. There's a Lennox a fly half a fullback, just so you know. And there's a pick and go from Williams. We're almost at the 10-minute mark. The area where we will look forward to press on with the game. Great kick by the Invasion. And into our 22 it goes. We will make sure, before we move on, that we clear this, which that is the worst way possible to do it. Fired out to Brock. And he chips the spot nicely, again, delicately. Pressing over the top of the fullback and the winger. This is pile driven back. Leave it! Oh, Lior. I mean, that was a scrum way back, wasn't it? That's again beating everyone the crossfield punt. That's all going on here. Put it out in the full. No. It's there for Carter. Is he going to run or kick? No, he runs. He gives it to Carter Jones. I don't know what's going on anymore. Away to Muhammad. Phil Muhammad just goes through that gap like a hot knife through butter. It is 7-0. Ooh, double mistake there, but Sam Cooper, never forget the name, settles things down with some celerity at the back of that breakdown. Back to Brock, and no one's home there for Brocky. Wide ball to Carter Jones, who turns around and kicks this one deep, and into touch. Right. That was a little 3 minutes of extra there that we didn't intend on. A lot of kicking. Both sides matching each other point for point at the moment as far as the game goes. But it's the Invaders who lead early 7-0 over the Border Invasion. So a couple of Invaders mistakes plus an injury which has just appeared. Unfortunately, didn't even see that coming. But we have given away a scrum just about 8 metres from our own line. A knock on from the Lior Bondesio combination has put us in a bit of a predicament. And we have an injury to what looks like Kikuchi. So a hooker injury. That's not good. I'd imagine we will see Petrescu coming onto the field as, where's the chance? 3 points. Wow, Chris Williams takes the 3 for the Invasion. And yes, take a look at the time, folks. It is 36 minutes in. And they have only just scored some points. 7-3 as they've broken our hard straight through the middle there. Great little run from the Border Invasion as they look to attack once more. Great kick. No fullback in place. Ross Taras is chasing back. And it's thankfully found a touch. So we are in a bit of strife here as the flat ball goes away to Brock. Oh no! Brock, you've just spilt that massively badly. Advantage to the Invasion. They get 2 chances now to put points on the board back to back. No one into a ruck. We are down under advantage. Oh, knock on, yes. So we'll play the scrum, but that is advantage 1 gone for them. Come on, forward pack. Now we've got a sub on a hook. I don't know who it is. I presume it is Petrescu. A drop goal. That one is away. What a waste. What a waste by the Invasion. The Invaders kicking off at the 22. Carter Jones and Brocky chases hard. Now, just before we move on here, folks, we'll go to half-time. But here's a crossfield kick. This looks interesting. Very interesting indeed. Great tackle out there. Clyde Edwards. Very well done. If you like a good game of GRM, intercept! Josh Evans! Oh, man. That could have been amazing. Man, I can't even get this out. If you like a good game of GRM, with entertainment, with breaks, with all sorts going on, I suggest you watch the full 80 minutes of this one, because it is phenomenal. You can see already, just by bits of this, both teams have been carving the others to ribbons. All 39 minutes long so far, and it doesn't seem like it's going to end. Offload has been dropped, picked up so from the Invasion, not the Invaders. Goodness me, we have turned it over though, so maybe he did pick it up. Oh man, this game has got it all at the moment with 9 seconds left. We've kicked for touch up near halfway. Carter Jones doing the job. This game has had it all. I tell you, this has been one of the most entertaining games of GRM I have ever seen as Aiken thumps this one into touch. 7-3. Invaders lead the Invasion. Whew, I mean, we need a little 2-minute break. Oh no, we've knocked that straight on, and Josh Evans picks up and goes with it. Need a little break, a little rest, because this one has been just brilliant. It is the invasion. Set piece scrum. Centre field, Bo, just about 30 metres out, and they break it in the line. On the left side attack, turnover ball, that's great. Let's fire it out to Brocky and get that long gone up towards halfway yet again. Man, 41 minutes gone. It is 7-3. The Invaders, one converted try, lead the invasion with one drop goal. Floating pass, terrible. Charge down. Here's the ball into the 20. No. Oh, knocked on as well. Yeah, oh, come on, it's got to be knocked on. It is. Oh, yes, indeedy. Come on, Petrescu. Good work. Away to Edwards. I thought the Spinneroony move was on there for a second. We go short side. Oh, Leon Richards gives it back to Lucas Angetti. The two second rows combining. I smell a chance. I really do. Out to Brock. Chip kick in behind. He's going to beautifully get all three of those defenders. And it is kicked away and no one's home. Where is Gossard? Oh, Edwards has been taken. He looked like he was going to kick it. We've lost a lot of yardage there, folks. Back it goes to Brock. And now they've got no fullback. There he goes. Over halfway it goes. 42 minutes in. 7-3 the scorer. Low scorer. But what? What was gone back? Out in the full, but he is inside the 22. I thought we were safe. Was it taken back? It had to be taken back from the breakdown. Here's a short run. Ross Tyrus is over that. And how has he not turned it over? Surely a drop goal attempt. Right in front, 7-6. Wow. James Caskey scores that one. It is 7-6. Wow. Wow, what a almost tackle that was. Gossard waits. Gossard passes to Phil. Phil takes a tackle and loses a pill straight away. This game is gonna twist on a knife edge. Someone is going to do something brilliant or something terrible. A crossfield kick. That's fairly good, but it's going to be bundled into touch. 44 gone. I'm taking a breather. 7-6 is the scoreline. Right, the Invaders finally got a good bit of pressure down there on the invasion line, and they have forced their way out just up towards the 22, but I feel we're in a good chance to attack here. Carter Jones does it straight away, and he still had, of course, Gage Carter outside him too if he could have used him. We are looking like we're going to do something. I mean, we don't do much in a game, but we have an opportunity like this is good. Van der Merwe out wide to Phil Muhammad. Get in there, Blaine. Oh, lucky there was a prop there to clean that out. Man, I like this. This is a great chance for us. Almost 50 gone. Next try is going to be massive. Really, really massive. 7-6 is a score. Carter Jones tries to charge his way through. He has been phenomenal once again. Now we go to the open side of Sam Cooper. Don't forget the name. Cooper charges 30 metres out away to Brock. Short one away to Carter Jones. Numbers to burn. Over it goes. Blaine Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe. Oh, the prop scores again. Blaine Van der Merwe. 2-2. Put that one in the record books. It's 12-6. Kick from Carter. It's over! I thought it had missed. It's 14-6. The crowd don't like it, but you know what? I don't care, because this is the Invaders' time to come alive. 14-6 away to Brock Bondesio. Smashes it down the field. Lennox, 15, catches. There's a yellow man all the way down here. Gossard, he ain't going to kick. He runs it back hard. Mark Collis! Mark Collis should never spin like that and beat three defenders. Carter, Gage Carter, almost threatening Gage Carter on the outside. We throw the numbers in. Lior to Gossard, beats one, taken by the second. Open side Lior. Good boy. Carter Jones goes to the second deep runner. Nice play as well. Van der Merwe away to Taras. Taras goes hard, straight to the line. Can we just watch this whole game? I mean, it's pretty threatening to want to do that because it is just brilliant at the moment. Great hands through the backs away to Petrescu, who of course is on for Kikuchi. We'll see at the end of the game if he's going to miss any time. And here's Phil Muhammad again. Over halfway. Fired out, Singeti. I don't want you guys to miss any of this. It's Brock Bondesio. Away to Carter Jones. Gives it out to Gage Carter. And we've lost it. Oh, that was so good. Almost threatening. The kick away is pretty decent too. And finds touch inside the 22. Man, Williams, nice little kick there. Here is Tatriscu. His line out is normally pretty good as well. Fires out to Brock. He goes up just short of the 10-metre line. Invaders side of halfway, 14-6 to score, 55 minutes in. Now let's move on and see who can make that next telling blow. Knock on! Yes! Oh, this is great. This is great. 14-6. Let's see who makes the next move. Pressure on this line out. Oh, by the invasion. And here come the invaders. Phil Muhammad. Oh, this could be telling. This could be game over. Offload away to Cooper. This could be the end of the game right here. Brock. Oh, he's taken 3. Bonesio. 17-6. The difference is 11. The crowd are screaming terrible words. And it is knocked on by the invaders. Here is a bomb in the midfield. Nothing happening really. And Van der Merwe pulls it in, but it'll be going back for the advantage for the knock-on off the kickoff. There is 20 minutes to go. Invasion away. Goes straight to Lennox. Oh, this is 40 metres out. A drop goal from the world away. He's got it as well. Rory Lennox, 17-9. Wow. Still the difference is 8. Here's a little chip and chase over the top from Rory Lennox. There's one that just got it. Oh, he's picked it up. Rory Lennox, what a try this could be. Could he be caught? Carter Jones chases. He won't be caught. Lennox is over. What a try by the invasion. That is freakish ability you don't see too often. 17-14, what a double blow. And Lennox converts his own try. It is a 1-point ball game here at the Invasion Stadium. Ball is dropped. Brock makes double tackle there. 17-16. I can't believe it. What have we witnessed? One of the greatest games of GRM I have ever seen in my life. Kicked away from Lennox. This is G Lennox, not Rory, the other one. I get confused too. One's 10, one's 15. Line out to the invaders. It goes away to Brock, and we're playing the territorial battle. Someone's going to make a mistake here. Who's it going to be? Down to Gossard. He's actually kicked it. Wow. He's got a good punt on him as well, does Gossard. Return fire coming back over the head, and no one's there waiting for it. Gossard. Oh, no! No, I knew someone was going to make a mistake. And it has turned out to be Batamoli Gossard who stuffs it. Oh, yes! This scrum's gone up! Oh, I don't believe it. What a time for that to happen. Yes, boys, this is brilliant. Carter Jones kicks up to the 10-metre line. What a get-out-of-jail card that has been. To the back, Taras does well. Brock running hard, all alone. Somehow hangs on to that ball. Away to Gage Carter, who's kind of, oh, that's an ugly kick, but very effective all the same. Up towards the 22 of the Invasion. And we are looking very confident at the moment, winning a scrum penalty. That is huge. At a time like that, oh, I take my hats off. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. One moment of brilliance, speaking of it, by Rory Lennox, is all that separates, really, us conceding a try is Gossard decides it's time to kick. Not a bad option either. To the 22, just outside. And Lennox returns fire. I get worried with Gossard down there. He runs it back. He just trots, doesn't he? He doesn't have too much pressure on himself. Here's Lennox again. It's a kick-a-thon. Who's back there? We don't really position ourselves too well, do we? Gossard. And all that is troubling. Very troubling. We don't really win those kicking duels too well. Away to Carter Jones. And we only make it up to the 20 or the 10-metre line. So, I mean, there's 11 and a half minutes to go. We have been going not too badly for time, so why don't we just tune into the rest? This game will be decided by one moment of brilliance by someone as Gossard is buried at the bottom of that ruck, which is a touch of a concern. Oh! Thunderous hit there. Where do we find a difference? Where do we find victory? Where do we do it? We got to defend. We are leading by 1. Just defend, boys. Defend, defend, defend. Drop goal. We've got to... Oh, it's spilt. And offside. Offside. So 3 points on offer here. I'd imagine the kick is just a nothing kick, isn't it? It's just going straight up and to no one at all. And they're taking the 3 with 10 minutes to go. This is not good. And that is straight over as well. Great kick from Rory Lennox. It is 19-17. We've got to go long. And we've got to pressure them as well. Great chase. Excellent chase. Now we're behind by 2. But we've got the option of 3 as well. We're in a position, if we can get the ball, we give it to someone who can kick. We've got Brock. We've got Carter Jones. That is a very, very ugly kick as well. Gossard takes it in. Is this a moment of Gossard? Not quite. 9 minutes to go. 44 metres away. Brock gives it away. Carter Jones, a drop-off ball. Doesn't quite get the intended action we wanted. We fall back to halfway, but still have possession. Away it goes to Mark Collis, who gets us over halfway. Great run, and loses the ball as well. I don't like the looks of this, folks. That is a terrible pass out there, but dangerous as Lennox once again cuts us in half, but we will. Oh, how do we not turn that over? Kicked to the skies. Their winger is out here waiting, and he's got it as well. Horrocks has grabbed that in. Great take. And didn't get too many metres. Good tackle. They keep it alive, and the speed of Lennox gets around the outside of Richards, and this will be the losing of the game. Oh no! We did so well to stay close, but we're going to lose it right to the death. Jaden Brooks. 24-17. And that'll be it. Now we trail by 9. So 2 scores in the last 5 minutes is going to be extremely unlikely. What a disappointment. And we don't even in bonus point territory at the moment either. We did so well. We controlled this game all over the shop. But faltered in the last 10 minutes. Here is Tatriscu. Fires to the back. A try would be very nice, thank you, team. We fire it wide. Gossard kicks it alive too. Out wide to Phil Muhammad. Looks to use the wheels. Does Phil. And he's just stayed in the field of play. 4 minutes, team. We can still do something here. Gossard trying to get involved, but he's driven backwards. Great defence by the invasion. We've made them work, at least. We can say that much. We've lost that ball. Brock has lost it. It's hard to be disappointed, but I feel we really need to... Oh, is that out in the full? We really need to be beating these guys. No, it's not. If we're going to challenge for the title, these guys are about 7th, and we've just knocked it on. Well, what does that tell you? Brock has had a shocker at 10 in his first real test in the number 10 jumper. He has been found wanting. The ball's knocked on again, and Gossard will let it slide. Scrum time. Can we put them up again? Unlikely. We do not. It's gone away in the crossfield. Punts to no one in particular. The ball bounces end on end and will be Clyde Edwards. This actually scored a try out in the wing. Dotting it down. So Aiken pulls it in, and straight away the Invaders give the ball straight back to the invasion. Here is Lennox, who's been simply outstanding. Man of the match. No question about it. Rory Lennox has been sublime. 1-on-1 tackle out there on, what's his name? Sturmy. Doesn't quite find it. So, bit of a bad news match, this one. The loss, of course, not very pleasing. But losing Kikuchi, although we have great depth, it was just a matter of time, wasn't it, until someone got injured. Sam Cooper has a pick and go himself. Great little short passing around there. Collis has been superb as well. I would like that bonus point, boys. I really would like that bonus point. We've got to score. I mean, even a penalty would be great. Something to give us that point of difference. Brock has been woeful. He's lost the ball again. And we need to rethink this at the number 10. Brock Bonicio has been found well and truly wanting against the invasion. Full time, we missed out on any points whatsoever when we were 5 minutes away from taking all 4. Really, really disappointing. 26-17, the 9-point difference. That fast finish by the invasion, too much for the Invaders to handle. Well, let's have a look at how this game has transpired. I thought we played really, really well. We controlled the game. This try was a freakish piece of ability from Kikuchi to set it up for Phil Muhammad, the start that I dreamt of. Let's look at some stats here. The score, 26-17. Oh, I mean, I look at that, 62% of possession. Just down on territory, but all that ball, yeah, we couldn't make it happen. They made twice as many tackles, over twice as many tackles, and they missed twice as many. How did we lose? How did we lose? 2 tries each. I mean, 13 handing errors to 9, 7 offloads. I mean, we dominated this game, except for here. We didn't win the turnover battle. Maybe a little bit more numbers required in the ruck. When you look at that, you'd say, yes, that is possibly what we need to do. Or be a little bit quicker to the ruck, which means more speed for our back rowers. Kickers were on fire. We conceded 8 penalties to 2, which isn't good. Lineouts awarded and stolen. We stole 2 of their lineouts. We tight-headed one of their scrums. We played so much better than them. But Michael Horrocks picked up man of the match. 15 tackles and 3 turnovers. Who is he? He was their blindside flanker. 63. So that's a big difference there. I mean, the backline played pretty poorly. Rory Lennox, I thought, was my man of the match. The 54.9. But overall, we were outplayed by a back rower. How did we go? On the road as well. Could have been a great game. Could have been a great victory. I was expecting to lose. But I thought it could have been a bit better than that. Let's go through our ratings. A 25 and a 38 to Mark Collis. Van der Merwe has been sublime. Those 2 are really holding up the scrum very, very well. Kikuchi injured. And that means Tatrice could come on and put in a 20 from half a game, which isn't too bad. Sangeti at 29, as did Leon Richards. The back row, this is where we lost the game, I feel. At 24, a 29, and a 28 for Cooper Evans and Taris. At 10 for Lior. Do we start thinking about putting Brock to 9? And then putting in the Banks, or who else have we got there? Hanano, or not Phil Muhammad, Muhammad Martin. Those 3 guys, all very, very good at 10. But the decision is, I mean, a 56 is still really, really good from Brock. Phil Muhammad, a 39, a 38 from Carter Jones, 21 from Gage Carter, I thought was pretty average. 22 from Edwards was pretty average as well. And at the back was Gossard with a 40.6. We played all right. I think we really did play not too badly, but not good enough for the win. Not good enough for a bonus point either, which is a real shame for the Invaders. But some good signs for the Invasion. Just too good on the day. Well, our worst fears have transpired. A 3-3 record. 3 wins, 3 losses from 6 games. The Border Invasion, man, we pushed them. We really pushed them. And they are occupying one of those spots that we really, really want. We're just not quite at that level. We are just short. I mean, over an hour of that game, we dominated the match, yet we could not finish it off with good defence. A real shame. Just a couple of little things did not go our way, which is a real disappointment. A really, really, really big disappointment. I'm looking through the table, and we've got some catching up to do. Our next lot of matches are the big question. But the Border Invasion, you see them up top. 5 wins, 1 loss. We should have made it 2. We really should have made that 2. 3-3 now, we're looking terrible. And 16 points, we are struggling to really make an inroads. A lot of teams, a lot of droid teams are smashing us, to be fair. The Gorillas, who we beat, are higher placed than us. Didn't we beat the Gorillas? I'm pretty sure we beat the Gorillas. Didn't we beat the Gorillas? I'm sure we beat the Gorillas. Come on. Yes, we smashed the Gorillas. They're higher than us. They're 13th. That's an issue we've got to sort out. Speaking of further on to the rounds, we've got the Pretoria Panthers, followed up by the Port Lincoln Infantry. And then we have the big one. Yes, there it is. The Rosario Rockets, League 2 of this inter-division clash. This is a big one here. The Rockets 5-1 as well. They are coasting home with our little conference system here in, Division 3, whatever you want to call it. They are 4th overall, and they're going to be a similar test to the Border Invasion. Of course, in round 1 we played them, and we got put down 26-0, if you recall. That was a pretty punishing match to watch. So, a couple of droid games, which I'm expecting to win. We've got this infantry side here, and the Panthers, who are both terrible. And between them, only won 1 game. So, yeah, expecting to do pretty well against those guys. Might keep the team same as it is here, but maybe against the infantry, we might change things up. I mean, Brock played really well, but just doesn't seem to attack that well like he used to. He doesn't make those decisions. He did one really good run against the invasion, but aside from that, he was pretty average despite raising up in the 50s. So, looking at that area of the field to probably strengthen up and see what those other guys can do if we did move Brock back to 9. Other than that, though, that is pretty much today's episode done and dusted. Oh, no, wait, injury. We had an injury, didn't we? We had an injury to Kikuchi. Yes, so Kikuchi is out for 3 games. So, I'm just going to move him straight out of the team because he can rest. I'm not risking playing him at 75% at all. 3 games he's out for, and we have moved in to Trisku to hooker, 32-year-old, actually better rated. So hopefully we can see some good results coming out of Tatriscu in the absence of Kikuchi. But I don't know how much longer he's going to be around for. Otherwise, we'll keep the team unchanged. But I mean, this here, I really like Brock. It's amazing what he does. But maybe we play him at 9. Maybe we play him at 9. And we look to these guys. Heneno, terrible in that first game, wasn't he? He was just woeful. And then, of course, we've still got Charles Banks. Another one we could throw in. And, of course, last but not least, Muhammad Martin. So those two, 88. Heneno's 89. Training rates are all pretty poor as well. So what do you do? Let me know what you guys think. I'm going to stick with the team as it is for our next match and try and get a big win. But maybe for that second droid game, we will throw one of these guys in as, as a replacement. Take out, who's playing scrum half for Lior, because he is retiring after all. And then put Brocky in there and see what happens after that. We'll play it by ear and see how it goes. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are. As always, let me know how your teams are going as well. We see CJ's side, who is in my division. Where am I going? Results doing very, very well. The Hawke's Bay Sharks sitting top of the division. You filthy man. Keeping it right up the top there. Doing very, very well. But aside from that, that is my time done and dusted for today. Thank you for tuning and watching. A phenomenal game. I mean, if you want a good, entertaining matchup at GRM, I suggest tuning into that one because it was very, very exciting. But I am done for today. Thanks for tuning in and watching. As always, thanks to the guys at GRM for letting me make these videos on the game. This week, a bit of a sore one, a bit of a hurtful one, but entertainment plus all the same. Where we go back, and it's games like that where you just tinker a little bit with how the team is playing and try and refine what you are doing. So it's always a work in progress. But that is it. GRM round 6. A painful loss to the Border Invasion. Until next week, thanks for tuning in and watching. And as always, take care.